Greetings to Dr. Raimi and everyone. We are from Group 1, consists of 5 members, and we're going to present regarding the 1MDB scandal in Malaysia.
What is a background of 1MDB? One Malaysia Development Berhad. 1MDB Foundation was established in 2009 as a state-owned investment fund by the Malaysian government. This stands purpose to aim to attract international investment and stimulate economic growth in Malaysia. For the public aim, this scandal came up to light in 2015, which leading to investigation and legal action in multiple countries. Scandal case summary of 1MDB. For the key perpetrator, high-ranking officials include former Prime Minister Najib Razak, Joe Low as a Malaysian financier, Izzah Shahri bin Abdul Aziz as a Malaysian film producer, Ting Lisni as a senior executive of former Goldman Sachs banker, and Roger Angel as a former Goldman Sachs banker. For the auditor role, auditing firm of KPMG and Deloitte resigned due to concern over the accuracy of 1MDB financial statement and lack of cooperation from the management. For the impact, the scandal has far-reaching impact on Malaysia's financial institutions and lead to decisions in accountability and transparency in both public and private sector.
So next, I will explain the element impact the audit quality of the company financial statement. The first element is integrity. The principle of integrity for an auditor should always be direct and truthful, not associated with reports or related information where belief in full content materially false or misleading statement, for example like window dressing, manipulation, cooking the books, and earning smoothing. So based on the 1MDB case scandal, 1MDB auditors come out with an unqualified report with material misstatement and misleading statement, like KPMG auditor compromised in some manner in order to disregard the unctuousness question issue in the instance of 1MDB. And the resign of KPMG audit would mean they have to provide a reason why he quit halfway through the audit. So the KPMG chose to compromise and think a way out. As a result, it will decrease the public trust and confidence of KPMG due to this 1MDB scandal. The second element is objectivity, which means an auditor should not allow bias, conflict of interest, or undue influence of others to override professional or business judgment. It is in order to ensure the accuracy and completeness of financial statement, an auditor should avoid any relationship that could compromise their independence, and also, auditors should disclose the potential conflicts or interest to audit committee. And according to the 1MDB case, Deloitte led to believe $1.22 billion was successfully redeemed from 1MDB investment in the Cayman Islands. And also the 1MDB high-ranking public official with a position of authority had received $731 million siphoned from the state investment firm. And lastly, the misappropriate 1MDB's funds in order to purchase the properties, gambling debts, and artworks.
Professional competence and UK. Being professionally competent is being able to execute jobs within the job position scope perfectly. And exercising due care as an auditor is being careful and inspecting over every little detail in the company's information in an auditing engagement. In the context of 1MDB case, the audit firm KPMG upholds standard to follow these principles. KPMG even go as far as to risk relationship with client to uphold the standards by asking for more information regarding the assets. However, they are dismissed by Bandar Malaysia Sdn Berhad. Confidentiality. Confidential information is frequently used when an auditor audits a firm by using information from the financial position and the financial statement of the company. Company secures this information by using a contract signed between the audit firm and also the client. In regards to the 1MDB case, Deloitte PLT had followed the principle wrongly. This is because Deloitte detected that there is material misstatement within the financial statement, but they choose to not disclose it to Securities Commission Malaysia. And as a result, they were fined for RM2.2 million ringgit.
The last element is the professional behavior that involves complying to ethical standards conduct over the audit engagement. The professionality in the auditor's behavior is respecting the rights and property of others, keeping word, and treat all as the fair and honest. The most important value in auditors must have a responsibility to maintain a high moral and professional standards. So based on the case of 1MDB, there are three phases of alleged theft occurs in the scandal. The funds are illegally transferred from 1MDB, which they reportedly spent lavishly across the board. The professional behavior did not involve since the auditors were participating in the fraudulent behavior. They are not following to the auditing standards and ethical principle, especially when they pressure by a strong human beings or the institution like the CEO or mastermind from the 1MDB. After reanalyzing, we found that the objectivity has a more direct impact on audit quality and auditor liability in the scandal of 1MDB. The internal auditors must maintain a objectivity by not involved in the conflict of interest or outside influence by their professional judgment. If the auditors of 1MDB were more strictly objective, they would have fully evaluated the transaction and investment that might have resulted in earlier discovery of illegally of the fund's financial activities, such as the collaboration with the Control Saudi and the fraudulent use of bond. Not only that, the objectivities of the auditors also important to the audit firm to help the audit process in order to present a credible financial information. The independence and fair would have not only strengthened the audit quality, but also will help the auditors to lower their risk of legal claims and penalties.
For the first recommendation is maintain independence and objectivity. Auditors should uphold their independence and objectivity to avoid controversy similar to the 1MDB scandal. Next, strengthen the regulatory framework. Business should enhance their regulatory structure to prevent future controversy involving supervision failure and undetected fraud. The 1MDB case show regulatory monitoring shortcoming as KPMG failed to act quickly despite several fraud warnings. And the last recommendation is conduct a robust risk assessment and testing. Auditors should carry out thorough risk assessment before initiating an audit to prevent future scandals related to the lack of robust internal control. The 1MDB scandal highlights that the firm's internal control failed to identify fraudulent activity and prevent manipulation of its financial reporting. As for the conclusions, the 1MDB scandal was a result of audit quality issue, regulatory shortcoming, and lack of professional skepticism. Auditor independence was compromised, leading to insufficient audit process. To prevent such accident, auditors should conduct thorough risk assessment, strengthen regulatory framework, maintain impartiality and independence, and adhere to all standards. This measure can help avoid potential repercussions for the firm and auditor, ensuring the integrity of financial reporting.